Howdy ho, guys and gals. Welcome back to the Den of Tools. It is Monday, November 13th, which means it's time for Deals of the Week. Let's jump into it. We got tons of deals. I'll be honest, most of them are going to be on Amazon because at this point, right now, we're kind of splitting the deals. Home Depot's having their own deals, Lowe's is having their own deals, Walmart's doing their deals. We're going to be covering videos on. There's just too much to cover from all the stores in one video. So mostly this is going to be Amazon stuff. If we find some stuff other places that we don't normally cover, I'll throw them in there, but let's jump into it. So what we got here is we got Knipex. Now, we talked about the twin grip last week. It was like $28. These are the soft grip for $25, so they're even cheaper. I can't believe it. It's one of my favorite pliers that Knipex makes, and they're basically just your standard slip joint pliers on steroids. They're just fantastic. $25, they deserve to be in everyone's toolbox. All right, let's keep going. And don't forget, we got links to everything down below. We got the Knipex high leverage diagonal cutters here, 10 inches with the soft grip on that. Lowest price in 30 days at $35. We got the snips there, the nippers, I should say, the front end cutters there, in standard, with a standard handle on it, coming in at $18.05. That's the best thing. One of the best things for me to do is I love knowing that we keep finding those. And for those of you who can wait, those of you who can be like, okay, I'm going to subscribe, make sure I ring the bell, and make sure I'm following the whole, the deals of the week every week. If I can build you a whole drawer of Knipex at a discount, at the price of something you pay for something much cheaper, that's kind of our goal here, all right? Kind of build that tool set up with all the really name brand stuff, all the good stuff, but at the bargain basement kind of prices. Anyway, let's keep going here. We got the shears here, the cable shears, $23.97, lowest price in 30 days. Again, the Knipex brand here. We got a lot of Knipex. I looked at it for other stuff. There wasn't a ton of other stuff going on right now. You know how these things change. We got the locking pliers from Knipex here coming in at $26.93. It doesn't say anything there. Amazon doesn't always jump on it and say that it's a deal, but that is a deal on that price. Let's keep going. Fujiya. I honestly don't know anything about the company. I've gotten a pair of these, and there's a couple other ones, these no-name kind of companies that actually, for light work kind of stuff, they're pretty decent. I mean, they're good. I mean, you're not going to go and crank it real hard with those super micro needle nose like that, but for 6-inch set, for under $15, that's a great price on this. Lowest price in 30 days. We're going to keep going. I've talked about this before. People don't believe me how much weight these things can hold. They're fantastic. This is the Bora wood organizer here. Get that stuff, get the lumber up off of your floor, get it out of the way, get it organized for $37. Again, lowest price in 30 days on that one. The micro jig gripper here. This thing, a lot of people swear by this. I'm not one of those types. I've only used one once. I don't really know a lot about it, but I know a lot of you guys do like them. For those of you who do, here it is on sale, 24% off a list, coming in at $49.16. All right, we got the DeWalt. We got some DeWalt stuff in here today. We got the wet dry vac. Okay, tool only. You're gonna need to bring your own batteries for this one. $79 down from $150. Check this out. Now, Wind did that huge blowout where they did all their bench tools, and then it's all kind of dead right now. But we got the 7x12 metal lathe. Come on, you want one of these for your shop. You want to play around with one. I've got a metal lathe sitting right over there. I haven't had a chance to use it. I got to get an area set up to use it. I need to set that whole thing up, but I'm looking forward to playing around with it. $530 down from $884. That's 40% off. Let's keep going here. Now this one, fair warning on this. This is ships from Amazon, but sold by Super Bargains, whoever they are. I can tell you, they are not an authorized dealer. I don't know if this is gray market, if it's a factory return or what, but if you're looking for a Milwaukee hammer drill in the fuel line for $91, beware, but at least Amazon should be backing you up on this deal. All right, let's keep going here. We got the gear wrench punch and chisel set, nice solid set with the roll bag, coming in under $40, $39.88 on that one. We also have, now this kind of, I don't know, it jumped out at me. At first I thought this was, if you're familiar with Van pliers, that's the American version of engineer pliers. Excuse me, but this one looks like it, but there doesn't say anything about that. A lot of it's very similar. It says it's Grow Word, whoever that is. Maybe they're OEMing from the same place, but it looks like a nice set of wire strippers. And for $18 plus a 5% off coupon, might be willing to try it. Okay, this one's a great one. This is the Weiss shears. I never know how to pronounce that right. But they got bought by Crescent, but they're still good quality shears. If you're looking for solid, everyday kind of shears, 2511. I might actually have to buy that because my wife just came and snagged my other set that I had in the drawer over here. So that might be one to pick up. These are the AKA, mom's good shears, you don't play with. It may be good to have a couple set around the house. Now, if you remember from a week or two ago, I was talking about the trauma shears that I have a set of. Leatherman was the one who originally made these. And I have a set of the Leatherman ones. I absolutely loved it. I said, I don't know about these knockoff brands. So I reached out to you guys. The feedback I got from you all was fantastic. You guys are awesome. I got a ton of ER techs who got back to me and were like, these things are great. I use them all the time. They're just as good as the Leatherman. They cost you a third as much. You should definitely go with them. I even had a couple ER docs reach out to me and say, you know what? I use them in the ER. And, one of them was even like, I've had the Leathermans. The Leathermans are fantastic, but you know what? Stuff around the ER tends to grow legs. He's like, I'm not throwing $100 away every weekend anymore. He's like, now if they go missing, I mean, it still sucks, but I'm not losing $100 every time. And if he's willing to use these on the job, I think they'll work for you. $33. They're fantastic. I absolutely love these things. I think everybody who does anything, especially if you're on the job, if you're going to the range, you're doing anything kind of stuff where somebody can get hurt, get a first aid kit, have a set of these. They're fantastic. All right. Lexavon, we've seen about great DIY level, prosumer-esque kind of tools. Nice little set of Allen keys here. We got hex keys. We got the long arm with the ball end on them. They even have the tray to go in the drawer, lifetime warranty. Amazon saying it's a deal, and my price price checking on it matches out on that. Comes in at $23.98. Let's keep going here. We got the Grip-On pliers here. Now, Grip-On, they've been around for a while. They make some decent stuff. $62.24 for the set. Again, they're kind of a weird offset kind of plier handle shape, but in some instances, some people like them. Maybe you should consider trying them. I don't know. Ling Tools, this is a nice little set. I've been looking for a set of, snap ring pliers. Now, I've got this one here. This is the one I got from Harbor Freight. I think it's the Doyle. I don't know what it is, but it's one of these ones where it's reversible, and then you can also take the different pins out and add, put the different pins in for the sizes and shapes you need. Only problem is I almost immediately lost the little baggie that came with it. It has all those pins. So I guess it's one size fits some now. So I'm looking for another set. Lang makes some great tools, not too expensive, $54 down on that. I might be picking those up. All right, let's keep going here. Estwing, again, we're always looking for some Estwing tools. Soft face dead blow hammer, 53 ounce in Estwing blue, coming in at $60.50. We got some more gear wrench, I should say, for you here. 1/4 inch drive, 84 tooth, $20.77 on that, 28% off a list. We got another one. We got the 3/8 here, coming at 15% off a list at $18. And here we got the gear wrench 1/2 inch, 84 tooth, locking flex head ratchet. Now, if you guys don't know, I have both this and the 120. And the 120 is glorious. But I don't notice that much of a difference when I'm using them in everyday kind of stuff. It's once you get past a certain point, it's just, as far as I'm concerned, I don't honestly use the locking flex head that much. But when I need it, and I don't need it for whether it's 120 tooth or 100 or 84 tooth. I just need it because it's a locking flex head. I had a situation where I had to get up and underneath something, and a regular flex head just wouldn't stay there. So I had to use the locking one, and it works great for that. For $38.39, that's definitely a go-to price on that one. All right, let's keep going here. Now this is a no-name Tool Ant. I have no idea who they are, but it's a nice little gift set here for $14. Mini ratchet with the bit adapter, some sockets, some bits, nice little case for it. Again, great little Christmas stocking stuffer kind of thing. Or maybe just have on the workbench. Here we got the gear wrench extension set. Look at this. 1/4, 3/8, 1/2 inch. And you got the swivels and the adapters for $57. Remember, gear wrench, it's up there in quality. It is a tool truck alternative. They stand behind their products. They make good stuff. I'd definitely be happy whether as a prosumer or a pro going with these kind of tools. Now let's talk. We talked about DeWalt here. We got some more DeWalt. We got the brushless. All right, this isn't the XR, and that isn't the brush. It's kind of the middle of the road. Your Goldilocks zone. You're coming here with the 2 amp hour battery. You're getting the tool, the charger, the bag. Again, it's a brushless drill here, coming in at $99. Now let's keep going. How about this? How about a heat gun? Does DeWalt have a heat gun? I don't think they've got a cordless heat gun, but they do now. We got this by Livingston. I don't make up the names, guys. You're looking at 20-volt battery here. Sorry, it doesn't have a battery. It works with the DeWalt battery. So this is tool only. So if you're in the DeWalt line and you want a cordless heat gun, $35. There you go. And look, you got all the little adapter bits for it. So you can do all sorts of fun stuff with it. Here we go. Look at this. You want a cheap cordless rotary hammer for your DeWalt 20-volt line? I mean, I know they do make them, but do they make them for $96? We got the one-hand recip here coming at $60. With a 20% off coupon, that's going to be $12 off of that, if my math is right, which is going to take it down to from 16 to carry the 5. So what is it, $48? Anyway, again, is it super high quality? No, but this is one of those kind of gap fillers. Like, you know, I may use this kind of tool. I already have the DeWalt stuff, but I'm not going to use it that often, so I'm going to go with this no-name kind of brand. All right, here we go. Look at this, a polisher here for $90, 15% off coupon on that one. We got the plastic welder, and it comes with a whole bunch of little welds. If you guys don't understand how this works, you've got a cracked plastic. It's got 2 tubes, and those little wire, they look like staples. They go in there, they heat up, and you push it in the plastic, and then you pull it out, and the staple stays there. And then you snip off the parts that are extruding, and now now you have a physical construct that is holding the plastic pieces together. All right, you're not really welding per se. They should call it like hot stapling is a better way of putting it, but it does do a job and it does work. All right, let's keep going. We've got $48 with a 10% off coupon on that one. How about a paint gun? Do you need a paint gun here? We got the HVLP sprayer there for call it $60. Again, these are all tool only. You got to bring your own DeWalt batteries for it, okay? This one just kind of blew me away. So check this out. They've got it in Milwaukee or in DeWalt. If you have an area where you need a ceiling light and there's just no place to run a ceiling light, heck, you could hang this thing probably from under your hood or something if you needed some real universal lighting in there, working in that engine bay. Here you go. This thing, 50 watts by, 5,000 LM LED. I guess they mean lumens by that. Anyway, $26.39 on that one. Let's keep going here. This is a great little stand. I've seen a bunch of different companies who sell this same stand. It's about the same for everybody. What you're looking at here is rechargeable LED lamp work light. It's a 3-tier light, nice little base. It comes with a bag, comes with a charger, 8 amp hour battery with it, dimmable LED work light with detachable tripod. It's just a nice basic little work light here for $80. All right, let's keep going here. We got some OBDII. I always screw that one up. We got the Launch. Launch makes some fantastic stuff, really solid, really capable. This is what I'd call a DIY prosumer grade kind of stuff. Just a good step above the little handheld ones. You get a bigger screen. You can see better what's going on. Does a few more functions. Coming in at $141. That's 21% off a list on that one. And next up, and of course, I always have to throw in a bi-directional option. We got AutoFix coming in. Look at this. Normally $400. This is coming in at $319. This is an Android tablet. This sucker, I did a video on it. You can go find that video. This sucker is slim. All right, there you can see the tablet on it. This is legit. Like, some of them feel like an OBDII with a tablet OS running on it, but it's got a really junky screen. This has got a nice screen. This has got as good as any kind of tablet screen. This is a Bluetooth device here that plugs in, so you don't have to, like, my garage door for my shop is a good 20 feet away. I had my truck parked outside right in front of there, the scanner in it, or the OBDII reader in it, and then the tablet here, and I was able to do my work sitting at my desk. It was kind of nice. All right, we're coming in here, $320 on that one. Let's keep going here. This is something I used to use a lot. I used to have a job. Oh, God, I hate even thinking about the commute I used to do. 2 hours each way. I'd be coming home in the middle of the night. And, it can be really distracting having all those lights on in your dash. Well, I get this, put it up on my dash, gives me an ODB, or not ODB, I'm stuck in that mode there. Gives me my acronyms are all running together. Gives me a HUD, heads up display, HUD. And you sit up there and it reflects. You can either set it up so to look at it or you can reverse it, I believe. That's the way most of these work. And it'll reflect off the windshield. Let me see here the pics I got here. Boom. So this one looks like it's set just to go straight up. That's nice. It's got a little installation thing up here. That's kind of nifty. I think I might have actually preferred that. But anyway, what it does is it allows you to get all the stuff you need and nothing that you don't, and put it right up there. And now you can dark out the rest of your dash. And if you've driven at night and you've been able to dark out everything except for like your speedometer and things you need to know, you know what I'm talking about. And for $27, that's a great way to do it. All right, let's keep going here. We also have this option, which connects, you can install right on your A-pillar. Gets it over out of the way. Gives you the similar kind of information again. Also has an OBD function and GPS gauge. What is a GPS gauge? People who write this stuff, man, they just come up with all sorts of terms. I don't know what they're doing. Anyway, you can either put it right on your dash or over on your A-pillar there. Coming at $30, there's a 9%. Couldn't possibly bother to do 10. 9% off coupon on it. All right, let's keep going. What the heck is this? It's brushless. There we go. We got the Bosch. Now, bear with me on this one. Bosch, this is the screwdriver kit here. You're coming in for $110 or $109. It's brushless, 2 batteries, charger in a bag. Bosch makes some fantastic 12-volt stuff. You would be astounded to see how big the 12-volt range is. I know you don't see it. You don't even see it on Amazon. Go onto Bosch's website if you're considering getting into the 12-volt line, and you will see how big a line they have there. It's almost as big as Milwaukee's, if not bigger, actually. Then we got the Bosch 12-volt Starlock multi-tool coming in at $79 here. All right, this is bare tool. You need to bring a battery and charger yourself, or the best option, I think, is get this thing. This has got the Chameleon. That's the 5-in-1. It's got the drill. So you got the base tool, and it's got an adapter for a drill chuck, a right angle, a hex socket, a offset, 2 batteries, the charger, the bag, and you get the multi-tool with it, all for $149. That is a ridiculous deal. It's $100 off. If you're considering getting into Bosch, this is the 12-volt. Let's just dive in with both feet on this one. All right, Techo. We haven't talked about Techo in a long time. They just haven't really had much in the way of sales. I don't know who honestly makes, or I think I used to, but I don't remember who makes them. But I'll be honest, they're rock solid. They make some solid tools for the money. And this is a great little Dremel. Let's call it a Dremel tool. I want to offend all the Dremel fanboys. They hate it when I call a rotary tool a Dremel. So this is a Dremel. Anyway, it's the same thing like somebody calls a Xerox copier a Xerox when it's not a Xerox. Get over yourselves. Anyway, we're looking at $30 on this one. Lowest price in 30 days, but there's a 20% off coupon. That's going to knock another $6 off of that. So you're coming down to $24 for a great little rotary tool. Sorry, Dremel. And you got the extension, you got all the discs, you got the collet on it, you got the case. Great setup there for, again, Christmas right around the corner. You know who needs a Christmas present? You do. I know I do. Speaking of which, here we go. So I've been talking about Tezos and Tezos, whatever you call them. Somebody reached out to me and said, hey, you got to try these. And I have no idea, again, how to pronounce it, Bamani or whatever. But they look pretty cool. And one of the things I like about them is they go over the ear rather than just going in your ear. Because the ones that go in my ear, I don't know, my ears must be defective because they always just fall out. The only ones that actually work for me are like the original AirPods with the long part on them, because they would go right to that hook there and just kind of hang down, and that would keep them in place mostly. But the over-the-ear stuff, I've used stuff like this before, like walkie-talkies and whatnot. That just stays right where it's supposed to. And this is a flash sale. Hope you can get it here because it's going to be cutting close by the time this publishes. But it's $30 with a 20% off coupon. All right, let's keep going here. We got Westinghouse generator, big gas generator, big boy here. 15,000 peak watt dual fuel home generator, remote start, transfer switch ready, gas and propane powered, CO2 sensor, carb compliant if that's a big thing for you. Again, this one is kind of a flash sale. Free scheduled delivery with it? 22% of this deal claimed. It's not going to last long, guys. $2,400 on that one. Also, going the exact opposite end of the spectrum, just for like going out for the day kind of power. or some other light duty kind of stuff. EcoFlow River 2. I did a video on this one. Absolutely love it. Coming in, and it ends in 3 hours with 4 hours and 36 minutes. It's $189. Again, we'll try to have more EcoFlow deals on the channel, so stay tuned for that. Anyway, there we go. That's all we go. We got tons of deals coming up. We got more deals from, I mean, they're just ramping them up just through Black Friday. They're just going to be, it's going to be rapid fire all the way through the big week, probably on through Christmas, because retailers are desperate. The sales they're doing right now are insane. So make sure you have smashed the like button, hit the subscribe, ring the bell on the way out. You all take care. God bless. And as always, shine on.